another video. This time we're going to be using P Plus and some fabulous art techniques you can do with that. So we are going to be using the winter collection and lots of reds and blues. We're going to make a big art palette effect. So a little bit like abstract, but a different technique using the blooming technique. So do enjoy, have a little play, get your stuff, play along, and let me know what you think. Thanks. Right, so taking white merengue from the brand new winter collection, you're going to create one layer of this. Put this over your QD base or Jimmy gel or extension. Keep it nice and thin and make sure you cap the edges. White merengue is a beautiful sheer creamy white, which makes for an amazing background and also would be brilliant for French or baby boomers as well. So this is really good. Cure it for 30 seconds and then you are going to get a palette and mix some of these amazing colours. First, starting with red chandelier. This is a beautiful colour gel with glitter inside. It is Christmas in a bottle. Then French Merlot, just like the wine, it is divine and absolutely gorgeous. A little bit of this, and then we're going to be taking your blues. So Peak of Blue, a must-have, absolutely stunning, and a little bit on that palette there. And then we are going to take the brand new Blue Velvet, which is my favourite. Bit of a sucker for blues, and it's stunning. Again, it's got such a fabulous shimmer to it. It makes these nails fabulous. So we are going to then go on with just one layer of QD base, and you're going to cure this for 1 minute. Once that is cured, get the QD base again, apply to 2 nails, one very thin, super thin layer of QD base. This is going to create our blooming effect. Take your desired art brushes, and you can create however you want to. This is how I did it. You're going to make splodges onto the nail. So if you can see here, what happens is when it goes on there, it kind of is a little bit runny. This will spread throughout the gel, and the reason we're doing it this way is I want to create layers without having to cure every time, and I want it to spread so that you get a 3D effect when you look at it. And it's just an amazing technique that I found playing with it, that you can create all sorts of nail art using this technique, and this is just one of them. By getting the thin brush here and spraying out those edges, sort of feather them, and it creates like someone would, you know, if you got a blodge of paint and then threw it at a wall, it would splatter, something like that. Then by taking French Merlot now and putting it in the middle of the red chandelier, it creates an extra depth, an extra dimension, where an artist's palette you would be mixing colours and have these different colours. The glitter in the red chandelier just creates an extra dimension. The same here by using Blue Velvet and the shimmer over the top of Peak Blue, it creates that extra dimension. I should imagine you could probably create ocean nails in the same way by doing this, and you could, the different blues in the ocean, the different depths of colour. This is what we're doing here. Just this particular design is more abstract and fun, really colourful splosh of colour. My mum works in my sister's art gallery. My sister is a very, very famous artist where we live and around the world, and so when she works there, she has loved wearing these when we're open, that is, because it is art and it's what our family's all about. We absolutely love it. So they were a lot of fun. Again, leave that one to just spread out and do its thing, and then I'm going to speed this one up a little bit and we're going to do exactly the same thing. So pretty much on all the nails, have a little look, see how I've done it. Forget to layer it, spread out those colours. You don't want it too thick. This is really, really important, because otherwise, A, it's going to take longer to cure. It might not cure properly. B, when you come to remove it, it does take longer. So I would personally, when you're removing this kind of design, file the top coat, yes, but maybe a little bit into the nail art so that you're not waiting for quite so long for it to penetrate through and react with the QD base. Right, so we're going to fast forward this bit a little bit in quick time so you can see it in action and see the blooming and how amazing it is, and then we are going to add some gold leaf foil. So gold leaf foil, my new discovery. Now this is something you could probably just get off of Amazon, eBay. I think I got mine from somewhere like that. It's fiddly to say the least. It's a bit like like a soldering iron, and it all kind of like shrivels. It's bizarre. It like kind of shrivels up in your hand. So best way with this technique is to use some tweezers and try and put it on. Now you're just putting it onto the sticky layer. You don't need to encapsulate it. It does lie flat. So once you've got your desired area and where you want it to be, just use the side of the stylus or pen to flatten that into the gel. And if there's any bits that you don't want, just remove it. Then cure that for 30 seconds. This was a technique I learned with hard gel and colour gels. It does tend to cure into that, so that when you put the top coat on, you don't get any of the foil into your top coat and it doesn't drag it out. It's really clever, so try that. Then you're going to use black gel paint. So this is a hard gel, so when you come to removal, make sure when you file your top coat off, this comes off as well. Then with your stripy brush, apply the gel paint and put a lot of pressure on the first part of your line and then release it towards the end, so that you get a wider part on the top of the design and a thinner line at the end. This will be like artist brush strokes and how you would an artist releasing pressure on their brush as well. It looks really cool. The black pigment of this just makes it pop, and you can play around again with whatever lines you want to put in. I made them all the same because I wanted them uniformed a little bit, not too much but a little bit. Then just get your dotting tool or your stylus or whatever you want to call it and create some dots here, just to give it that extra little bit of wow factor. The idea is so it's like splashes of paint. And there you have it. Apply your P+ top coat. Don't apply anything harder because it won't work. You need to use the correct system, and this top coat is just divine. It is so super shiny and brilliant that when you come to remove that sticky bit at the end, the shine is still as good. And even weeks later, my mum has done another 3 weeks with these nails. They are still looking amazing, and sadly we do have to take them off now, but the good news is she can, because we're back out of lockdown. Woohoo! So just finish that off with your Ele Pro cleanser, and then get your cuticle oil, seek the squeak and get that shine. Take your photographs and just admire how splendid and amazing this is using a soak off gel polish. It's absolutely a game changer. So enjoy. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I've loved making it for you. I've loved creating it for you. Please keep your comments in. Let me know what you like, what you'd like to see. Do follow and click notifications for any more videos that I do, and tag me in your designs. You can find me on Instagram and Facebook, YouTube, Doodle Digits. Thank you very much. I'm Mandy. Lots of love, and have a great season doing your Christmas nails. Now we're back at work. Big love, everyone. Bye.